Good morning, folks. Good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning. My name is Anthony Williams, and I'm here at the free port of Monrovia this morning. And of course, if you may know, yesterday the news circulated about the government of Liberia's intention to move the first batch of earth-moving equipment that have arrived here at the free port of Monrovia. As you may know, just a few days ago, the SJ Singapore vessel arrived here at the free port of Monrovia, bringing in country the first 137 pieces of the 285 earth-moving equipment that were promised by the government of Liberia. And this morning, we're here at the free port of Monrovia, and the government of Liberia is moving the first 137 pieces of them that have arrived in country already. My team and I will here, and we will be bringing you a live coverage of the fleet leaving the free port of Monrovia and headed to where they are going to be stored. We've been informed they are taken to Careyburg at the Ware military training barracks. And so let me invite my colleague Christopher. Chris, is the sound okay?
Yeah, the sound okay.
Okay, cool. So let me invite my colleague Christopher. I also have with me Damara Fofana. She's also part of the team. We will be the ones bringing you the live coverage. This particular fleet of vehicles that arrived in country, on them they had up to 20 pickups. They have container trucks. They also do have the very yellow machines themselves, the earth-moving equipment themselves. They all have already been lined up, and the team is busy here at the free port this morning. It looks very chaotic this morning, as you can see, from one vehicle to the other. I want us to run quickly to the front so we can show the pickups. They've already been lined up. Let's already go to the front quickly and show you guys. The pickups have already been lined up. The container trucks, they all have also been lined up. Just focus here on them. As you can see, this one belongs to Grand Crew County. There is the one for Grand Bassa County already just right ahead of us. The other one, Bronx County, and of course appears to be the River G, obviously. So let's just go quickly and show you. Amongst them, they had like 20 pickups. So here you are. Here they are. The pickups have already been lined up to I think 20 of them. So they're all already facing the exit, and any moment from now they will be driven out of the free port of Monrovia, and they will be taken at the Ware military barracks there in Careyburg, where they will be stored before dispatch, because they will be dispatching them to the various counties, the 15 counties precisely. Each county, we've been told, will have up to 19 pieces of this equipment, including the low bay, the excavators, the bulldozers, the pickup trucks, the container trucks, the tankers, and you name the rest of them. So this is where it ends, and any moment from now, all of these vehicles will be leaving the free port of Monrovia, and they will be heading to Careyburg. Chris?
Yes, Anthony. So you said it, about 137 moving equipment is already in the country, and of course they are en route right now and in readiness to leave Monrovia or Freeport straight to the Ware in Careyburg. And of course there is a boost for our infrastructure sector in Liberia, and for which everybody is happy and excited about this particular development, because this will also ease, the government burden when it comes to hiring contractors, to plow various roads. But this is a boost for our country, and I think everywhere many Liberians needs to be happy about this particular development that is being undertaken by the government of Liberia.
So the conversation is huge. Everyone is having their say as it relates to the arrival of this equipment in country. There are those who are claiming that government should pay attention to other sectors. A lot of people are, how Liberians talk about bread and butter issue. But one question I always ask is that, will the availability of this equipment not contribute to the bread and butter issue?
And this will contribute immensely. This is going to contribute immensely, because road connectivity has been our major concern.
Okay.
Road has risen the average every minute Liberians, ranging from one government from the days of Joseph Jenkins Robert up to the day of President Joseph Yuma Bwaga. So this is going to contribute immensely to the growth and development of our country. This will contribute to the economic sector. This will get access to marketeers. Okay. So I mean, it's a huge boost. And
all right, so let's go in the yard there briefly and show the folks the very yellow machines themselves. In case you've not had a glimpse of them, we want to go and take you there so you have so you have a glimpse of them, but focus there already. So I mean, these machines, like we spoke about the other day, are from Shantu. Shantu is a Chinese manufacturing, heavy duty manufacturing company. Now I want us to display something briefly. If you look at the, Chris, don't come close, just if you look at the chains of these machines, you can tell obviously they're brand new. The balls are shiny, you know, these chains look like they are brand new. Now, but there are folks who have snapped pictures of these tracks because they look dirty. Folks have snapped pictures of them and posted them to social media, and using those images to justify that these equipment are second hand and they're old. So trust me, the free port where these machines were, you know, taken from the vessel, the particular portion, if you even look at the tires on this one, they are brand new, but this particular low bed, you see the tires, right? They look very dirty. Same case with this one. This looks dirty because there is mud here at the free port, and obviously once you roll an equipment in the mud, it will get dirty. It doesn't suggest necessarily that they're second hand. So I mean, all of them look like this because they had to drive them out and bring them here at the free port. So let's go. Let's run through quickly. Here is another one. As you can see, the drivers are already taking their seats. They're already taking their seats to start moving and start taking this equipment at the very area where they will be stored briefly. So here they are. Also, do not forget the low beds on which this equipment are. They are also part of the F-moving equipment that have been brought in country. These low beds, they all look brand new also.
Brand new is glaring.
Yes, and the ones that will be, imagine the equipment are being transported on their own low beds. So this isn't the case where the government hire low beds to take them. So basically, the team is already gearing up. The drivers have already boarded their vehicles. Their engines are beating already, and they will be leaving the free port of Monrovia any moment from now. Chris?
I mean, I'm just imagining a segment throughout the route, using the different routes leading towards the Camp Ware at Careyburg. Imagine if you can have a reflection of the NTA buses when the buses were actually leaving the National Transit Authority. You can see how citizens were jubilant all sides of the road. You know, when President Barrack were in a particular bus were waving, everybody was excited. So I just have in a kind of imagination how it's going to be like, especially those Liberians who've been yearning for this. We need road, and President Barrack is living up to his promises.
Now, as you can see, folks behind us, I'm sure you're looking behind us and you're seeing the chaos already. Everyone is moving helter-skelter. The drivers are moving helter-skelter. They're parking from one vehicle to the other. They're lining them up into what's going to be a very long queue, and they will drive them through the streets and they will head strictly towards Camp Ware. Now, Chris, you were saying what the euphoria is going to be like. Obviously, the other time when previously, you remember a batch of F-moving equipment arrived in country probably a year ago, and of course that particular batch were paraded through the streets and they took them at the BTC Barrack. I do remember I was part of that broadcast, and we saw people in the streets jubilating, you know, and waving, especially now that this time that these new F-moving equipment have been labeled with the flags of each county. Trust me, I can guarantee you there are going to be people in the streets who will be waving their hands and jubilating once they see the flag of their county.
Especially when you see your county flag, Lofa, Grand Bassa, Maserado, Grand Cru. I mean, imagine the kind of excitement. That's what I'm sensing right now. But overall, Anthony, there's a boost. The first 135 yellow machines, fleets of yellow machines has arrived, and I think everybody should be excited and welcoming this kind of initiative. So out of 250, we have the first 135. We have 100 plus left. There's a boost, but we're looking forward to more development, more road connectivity to all 11 branches of Liberia.
All right, folks. So let's just run through the equipment again quickly. We're amongst the previous one, but let's run through this one. You just bring the camera. So at Chris, where we are, all of the engines are beating. I don't know if you're hearing the sound. But if you listen to this truck, the engine is beating. The driver is in there, and they're just waiting for a go ahead to depart the free port of Monrovia. But let's go. Bring the camera. Let's go. Let's just go through the F-moving equipment. Now between these ones, this is Grand Bassa right here. Grand Bassa County. This is Sino. So are you the driver for this one? You driving this one? Okay, how do you feel that, I mean, you already appear to have a job?
The flying, and I'm really content for it. for the Unity Party government. Okay. Yeah.
You want to raise the engine for us, man?
And in fact, we're in the midst of Southeastern region. So you see sign up?
Yeah, this is sign up.
Grand behind you.
Yeah, we got Grand right here.
Central Liberia right here, both content.
Sure.
So you see, I mean, it's exciting if you see your county flag, know that your county is on the path of development. All of the farms road, your market road, and all of the different principal streets within your rural county going to be planned, going to be well paved before, from now to the end of 2025. So this is commendable, and this has brought total relief. This will bring total relief to our citizens. You understand?
Sure.
So I think everybody, you need to contribute to this. We need to embrace it because this is a help for every one of us and a good one for us too as well, Anthony.
Speaking about job creation, as we speak, there are vacancies now up on the Executive Marshal official Facebook page, requesting for various areas for occupation. There are areas for yellow machine operator, excavator operator, drivers, you know, and you name it, engineers. There are various openings now on the Executive Marshal website, and I believe, I mean, the argument about job creation should not, you understand, Chris? Breaking the argument about job creation, it's obvious that the presence of this moving equipment will obviously contribute to job creation. Who's going to drive these vehicles? Who's going to, you know, clear the roads? Who's going to mix the cement to probably lay the quota or whatever? You understand? So obviously, the issue of job creation, it's imminent. Trust me. But folks will go amongst the vehicles again and show you, just so you see the magnitude. You know, yes. Let's give you the euphoria. Let's show you what the environment looks like. My man, you want to drive? Oh, so there's another driver who has also been hired. How do you feel being hired already now that this equipment are in country? What's your name first?
My name is James Buddy. I'm very happy. I can see the equipment because it's your facility. I wait for the youth. It's not for old people. I study for the youth. But we tell the public thank you for what you are doing for all. They work for you.
All right, thank you very much. Me thought that they already in his car. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, cool, fine. He's not interested, but Chris, every driver you talk to, they're happy that they got something to do.
It's a new day for them. So I mean, the obligation is yours, the opportunity is yours to take advantage of this particular opportunity, especially for operators. Once you're an operator, take this initiative. The application is up on the Executive Marshal page. I think there's a long-term job. When the president talks about 70,000 jobs, these are the kind of jobs he's talking about, because there's a long-term job. Because if you are for granted that if you apply to the Executive Marshal, imagine if you're an operator or moving a bulldozer or a rotor. I mean, you have food on your table already. So there's a plus. Job creativity is here, work connectivity is here, and of course there's more to be done.
All right, so we'll go back and more. Just show this view where they are, and where we are currently is where the container trucks are, and then the tankers, you know, are. Some of these tankers are for water, some are for gasoline, diesel, you name it. So I mean, it goes all beyond. It goes across.
I saw a few machines behind.
Yeah, I just saw something of that, like that. There are several. It appears there are also some machines behind here. Okay, I see like excavators behind here. So here we are. We have you know, another set of machines behind here. I mean, it's very huge, obviously, Chris. And then this one is also on one of the load beds. It's another one there ahead of us, right behind us.
Brand new machines. Just take a look. Let's observe this.
So fine. Okay, come closer.
See this, how this is clean.
Come closer and show. Just focus mainly here.
This is really clean. Actually.
So this looks extremely clean. So I'm not an engineer to determine whether it's brand new, but from what it looks like, it's obviously brand new. For those who are taking just the worst pictures to, you know, support their, you know, scenarios on the internet to fit their narratives. But basically, these are obviously brand new. And so yes, I mean, just look at this one. Look at this one. Look beneath this one. But let's go further. Let's go further.
Interesting phone fact, Anthony, again, the Yellow Machine Week continue. Yellow Machine Week, remember? As Sunday when we were here, there was a huge social media traffic flow. There were too many different footages, people dress up in their artificial intelligence, editing, all kinds of things. So I mean, one would say that Yellow Machine Week continue. So if you're watching, I just want to say this one for happy Yellow Machine Week day to you again.
I guess. So it's, folks, it's actually chaotic here. here at the free port of Monrovia.
So if you're a Grenku, this is your tinker. This is your tinker. If you're from Grenku, this is your tinker, and your road going to be applied to as well.
So it's extremely chaotic here at the free port of Monrovia, folks. Everyone is moving here to Scatter, and they're waiting for the departure of this equipment.
So Anthony, it's also to our understanding that each of these big counties that have very big counties will have 2 sets, which means 19. So if you turn 19 by 2, you're talking about 18, 2 different sets of yellow machines.
Definitely.
So Nima County, Lofa County, these counties are expected to get 2 sets of yellow machines, talking about 38 pieces of F moving equipment. So this is going to expand more road connects, more road, continuing to create roads for marketeers and farmers too as well.
So just as the chaos continue, we want to see if we can talk to a few random Liberians who are on the standby here to probably get their own view about this. Let's hear from them. Let's hear from them. Let's see if we can hear from a few of them. I come to think of it, I told you that these equipment are going into the barracks, and if you may know, if you can observe already, there are soldiers from the armed forces of Liberia who are hanging around. I think the security of this equipment is going to be placed in the hands of the soldiers, obviously, because the previous ones that were here, they also went to the BTC barracks. I mean, that was where they were kept before they were taken back, and then for the due to be formally sealed for these new ones to arrive in country. So the AFL is going to provide security for them. There are those who are jubilating here at the seaport, bro. It's extremely, I can't describe the atmosphere obviously, but I keep saying it's actually chaotic here. People are moving here to Scatter and are waiting to join the queue, to join the convoy, to join the fleet as they depart the Freeport to head for Camp Ware, where they will be stored before subsequent dispatch.
I haven't been there before, but I think it's a very large place.
I've been to Careyburg, but I've never been to the military barracks, obviously. Okay, I think I've been there, except that I've not had an extensive experience, you know. But again, yes, Careyburg is an area that has fast culture, has learned, you know, so obviously. We spoke to Honorable Bernie Samukai, who chairs the committee on the Yellow Machine Coordinating Committee, and he told us, yes, they have already secured a plot of land there in Careyburg, in the barracks, where they will be storing this equipment. Imagine the land or the portion or the space that all of these equipment have already covered here at the free port of Monrovia, and it obviously reminds me of what should be expected when we get to Careyburg in terms of storing all of these equipment. So everyone is here wearing their reflective jackets, safety suits, you know, PPEs, and we spoke to a few drivers who have already been given the opportunity to drive this equipment out of the free port. Who knows, providing these services might even eventually lead them to be some of the drivers that will be the ones, you know, working with the Yellow Machine community, to even be drivers that might be hired. You have to contribute to something before, you know, you eventually get it, you know, Chris. So what do you make of the environment already from your own observation?
Well,
let's just face the equipment.
This environment is relatively calm because this entire place is filled with so much excitement. Every staff was welcome here. They are excited, and you just seeing the smiles all over. I'm just imagining. leaving this vicinity and then taking these.
Let's see if we can talk to some random people. Let's
okay, yeah, that's good.
Who has just joined up briefly. He's already here. He will introduce himself. Sir, how are you? My name is Anthony Williams. Kindly introduce yourself for me briefly.
Oh, I'm Frank Junto, a UPS from Maryland County.
Oh, you're from Maryland. Now that these equipment are in country, as a Marylander, I mean, it's obvious you must have heard that every county will have their own share. You probably must have seen the one that bears the Maryland flag already on it. What do you make of the arrival of these? Can you just hold that for us, please? What do you make of the arrival of this equipment in country?
Oh, it's very good. I mean, that's a good thing for our people because the issue of road have been a favorite or cardinal thing for the people of Maryland County, especially the southeast. Road has been a serious problem for us, especially from the market roads. And, you know, bringing these machines is very important for us. We are very happy, and it talks about the issue of bread and butter because we believe people will be employed. There will be any things from that machine. People will be using that machine for different occasions. I mean, it will help the county or improve the economy in the county, it will improve the life of the people in the county.
Already, what are areas that you are anticipating that these machines will start on immediately once they land in your county?
I believe Barrow is one of the areas that are not accessible. I believe they'll enter Barrow. Callaway end is not accessible. I believe they'll enter Callaway. The Plymouth Southern District going on the Kavala. I believe not areas not accessible. We have more areas that are not too accessible across the front of the market road. So believe those this economy will go there and make to play pliable that people will be able to bring our stuff in town to sell and get money.
Do you have a message for your officials upon the arrival of this equipment? How do you want to motivate them? What do you have to say to them in terms of kicking the ball rolling already once the equipment arrive?
I believe that the president started the process, and I believe the official of the county and the official of the region should take these things very important, very serious, that it will be implemented and do the work for the people.
That's a very last question. Do you speak your vernacular? Can you tell your people that the first batch of yellow machine is here?
Machine there now. But you know, yellow machine. Already, I machine. I truck. I paper. But now, everybody you. I mean,
Thank you so much. Thank you for talking to us, sir. You heard it. He said that he grammar for the people of Maryland County. I probably did understand it. Not probably, in fact, I actually understood.
So that brings up the few days.
He was like my people, you know, the grammars, you know, they emphasize everything with a little O to the end. So you were like my people with the machine in yell. They come in the yard, y'all get ready. Y'all get pick up the money, y'all get truck there. Y'all get everything. So very soon, the machines coming to you.
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I love the vernacular aspect of it. So, I mean, you listen to it. If you're a group of person, your own machine is coming to your country very soon. And the moment this entire 250 feet of the other machine is being completed throughout the Ministry of Public Works and the government of Liberia.
More interviews, hearing from more people. Kindly introduce yourself for us briefly.
I'm Prince Harry. I'm overwhelmed for what the president did, because we've seen that Liberia is going forward. Because Liberia now, what we're standing now, we're not joking with development. We're taking development very serious in the country. So Joseph Barrack, I think you slaughtered the opposition already.
Okay, what country are you from?
I'm from Riverside.
Oh, Riverside. And obviously, I don't have to tell you, but you and I know Riverside is one of the places that has been challenged with bad roads over the years. Exactly so. So how do you think these machines will contribute to road connectivity in Riverside?
Well, brother, we the Riverside County facility, we are very happy because our roads, our village roads, and things will be fixed. You get me? This machine, they come and take well for Liberia. They come and take well for the people. Because our people in the Riverside County, some crops will leave on the butchers of camp, no road. But so when the machine go there, I think they will happy for Liberia.
Which part of Riverside County specifically do you think that needs to be connected to the
well, you got Manon Beach, you got different districts in Riverside.
Okay.
All right. So just talk to your people in your vernacular.
If you can, provided if you can. Tell people what Riverside. Well, you don't have to speak your vernacular. Just tell people what Riverside is.
The first batch of yellow machine is here.
My fellow citizens for Riverside, what President Joseph Barrack did, you shouldn't forget. You keep crossing your figure, more to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sir, name what?
Prince Hardy.
All right, Mr. Hardy. Thanks for talking to us. We'll stay talking to more people. We have another Liberian who's going to join us briefly. So yes, introduce yourself for us.
James Tudu. I hail from Magibi County. But currently I'm residing in Maserati.
When you first heard about this yellow machine, what feeling comes to you?
Oh, first of all, rumors were around. I was doubting that this would be possible. But seeing the first consignment learning, it shows that the government is working, and we hope and pray that the remaining ones come that will bring ease to our people in the rural area, mainly when it comes to farm and market road.
What country are you from, sir?
I'm from Magibi County.
Magibi is just right here. How happy are you about the arrival of the equipment, and where specifically you think these machines will contribute in terms of road connectivity in Magibi?
Okay, like the upper part of Magibi, because the lower part of Magibi is already developed. Upper part of Magibi, there are some hard to reach places there. So with the machines that will be going to the country can be used to the area to open the farm and market roads. When the farm and market roads are open, we found out that most of our mothers, our fathers who are doing farming there, they will have means of bringing their goods to the market and we able them to get funding to take care of the family and other needs.
All right, thank you. You can't tell the people of Margibi that the machines are here.
Okay, so my people of Margibi County, our equipment, the first consignment is here, and we are expecting the remaining one anytime from now. And we can assure you guys that the government will continue to do their best while we wait to see the end of the 6th year.
Thank you very much. So Chris, just right behind us, we are already seeing these excavators, these bulldozers being driven out of the Freeport. There's another one just right behind us there. They've taken up to 4 load beds already outside of the Freeport, and they're being parked just awaiting a signal to say, guys, let's go. And they will be taken to Ware in Careyburg, where they will be stored. We have to go a little further for safety, but there you see them going out.
Again, I think we need to emphasize on the brand new.
They are brand new from what they look like.
Certainly.
They are brand new from, you know how Liberians will say tear rubber. They still got plastic on them. I'm seeing, you know, still got plastic on the seats. They are still brand. They are brand new, in fact. Obviously, they are brand new. So yes, folks, we're still talking to more people. Let's just go back to our space where we are interested. People wanting to talk to us. There are more people who are willing to talk to us. So, but let's keep it going right now. Chris, you heard from up to I think 3 persons already from Maryland County. I have been there. I know the challenge of roads when it comes to road connectivity in Maryland. I also have been to Riverside County countless number of times, and I've had several trips along the Buchanan RTR segment, and I know how difficult and extremely unpliable those roads have been. The fellow from Riverside was mentioning areas where you think these machines can contribute in terms of road connectivity. Maryland County, of course, the Plebo-Solocan district, obviously there has never been a pavement of road in that part of the country except for major streets maybe passing through the city of Plebo because of the pavement of the Fishtown to Harper Highway, so the road just runs through the streets. Southeastern Liberia, in my mind, will immensely benefit if they put their time to this, if they make maximum use of this equipment, because the entire southeast, except for the city of Harper, except for the city of Zweju, except for Greenville, San County, those ancient cities that were built, there have never been any new road connectivity, especially road pavement. So obviously I can say this appears to be a blessing to those of southeastern Liberia in terms of road connectivity.
Actually, the attachment is red, and I think this has been the imagination of every citizen and everybody in the country. First of it, seeing the first bus with yellow machine. Remember when this yellow machine saga came out, everybody had different things to say. People were parading. I hear from San County, specifically district number 3. Today, district, you want to talk about footpath.
Sure.
You were talking about 3 days before you hit Greenville City. So seeing my county benefiting from this list of yellow machine, I think it's a boost for the people of San County and a boost for our infrastructure sector. But again, this has brought excitement for 2 million Liberians. This is rare, this is unique, and this has been the imagination of every young Liberian. This is unbelievable. People is yet to believe whether these machines they are still here or they're still going to be distributed. But it's happening. It's very clear. You're seeing it on your screen. The first batch of yellow machine is here, and of course you need to tell your friend, tell another friend that the first batch is here, and we're still looking forward to more development from the Ministry of Public Works as it relates to road connectivity.
Thank you very much, Chris. We're still here at the Freeport of Monrovia. For those of you watching us, especially from the diaspora, kindly leave your comments and tell us some issues you want us to talk about as it relates to Liberia's development, precisely about the dispatch of the first batch of F-moving equipment. What part of Liberia are you from, and how immensely do you think this equipment will contribute to road connectivity in your part of the country? Where are you watching us from also, and what have you noticed so far since since we arrived here at the Freeport of Monrovia. For us, what we've noticed so far is that Freeport is chaotic. Everyone is moving helter-skelter. Everyone is holding their phones. Everyone is recording. Everyone wants to have a piece of the action. And obviously, that's precisely why we're here, to bring you the live coverage of the dispatch of the first batch of this equipment as they are headed out of the Freeport of Monrovia. Sure. Thank you very much. Chris. Can't join Chris. Talk to this gentleman here. Do you care to talk to us?
You want to talk to us?
Just have a while and hear your view about this equipment. You care to talk to us? Okay. Kindly introduce yourself for us, please.
Okay, I'm Alfonso Mark.
Okay, Mr. Mark.
Yeah.
Tell us your own, observation so far.
My observation is that this equipment will do well for the country, because each of the counties is going to receive their own, and they are going to carry on their own development in the county. There will be no need for government to be renting equipment, hiring contractors and all this stuff. So this equipment will do well.
What do you say to people who think that we shouldn't prioritize this now?
Well, those people, they're not looking ahead really exactly what's happening in those counties. Everybody is in Monrovia and they're not thinking about the interior. So for this reason, they can make any other remarks they want to make. But those that have the mind of thinking about the people at the back there, they're the one that really seeing exactly what's happening.
You got any message for the government for procuring this equipment?
Well, the government did well in procuring these equipment, and I would like for them to do more, so that everything will go well in the country.
You got any message for the people from your county? What county are you from, in fact?
From Maryland County.
Okay, any message for the people of Maryland? How you think these machines will contribute in terms of road connectivity in Maryland? Plebo, Solocan, the various areas.
Maryland, long time they've been having challenges with road conditions. Way back they used to take 2-3 weeks going to Maryland, and the road condition being bad there. But I'm sure with the arrival of these machines there, things will go on fine there. So I'm sure my people will be relaxed now, and they will be happy to see the equipment, and they will be moving freely in the county.
Thank you very much. Say your name again, sir.
Alfonso Mark.
All right, Mr. Mark, thanks for talking to us. It's Mr. Alfonso Mark. He's from Maryland. And Mr. Mark is actually happy for the arrival of this equipment. We have another prominent Liberian here who will introduce himself and give us his own observation and view about this equipment. Sir, your name, sir?
John D. Thomas is my name, and I'm representing the Ministry of Local Government, formerly so-called Ministry of Internal Affairs.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, thank God you people are familiar with the counties. Let's talk about this equipment and how they will contribute to the various counties.
And second, I represent the National Council of Chief Support Office, and we try to decentralize the government. This is what the Liberian people yearn for so many years, that we have somebody like responsible that will take care of our country. So this is the reason why the president have to go ahead to implement the local Act of 2018 that will decentralize the government. So the decentralization also go along with the equipment. The equipment going to be issued to every county. So I saw excited today to see government that labor for that work in the Pupu water for today, delivering to the Liberian people and try to decentralize the government. The equipment going to be divided from county to county, that work in the interest of the Liberian people. But I listen to somebody saying, those are not the machine that we're going to eat. Can you imagine?
What do you say to someone who said the machines are old? In fact, the machines are not a priority and bread and butter issue kind of conversation. What do you say to people?
I will be precise. I listened to Spoon Talk. One asset there on Spoon Talk. So one of the rented trucks, because when you look among those trucks, some of them are rented to carry the machines for us. So he says, he took photo of one of those trucks and told the Liberian people that those trucks are old trucks, they are not worth it. But I came today on the ground, made a stop on my way to the ministry, but I made a stop to make sure to see what asset was said on Spoon, whether it is true or not. But it is false and misleading. I said there is a liar. The truck that they have on ground, the trailer that they brought to carry the load bed, they have to carry, the government have to carry the truck, the machine, those load bed are not enough. So they have to hire another load bed to carry the machine. But the load bed that the government brought in, those trucks are brand new trucks. So I'm on the ground to make sure that those things, what they say, to disprove them that what they say is not true. Those trucks are new brand truck. The bulldozer, I think that bulldozer because out there also they have equipment.
And you're engineer for heavy equipment?
Yeah, of course they have equipment. I know I'm on most of the equipment. That bulldozer over there, that D7 there, that D7 equipment, if they told that is a used one, it's not true. It's brand new. I tell me the D7 equipment, it is brand new. That is the bulldozer. That is D7. This is the excavator. All right. So most of those things are parked here. I know about them. I got learned them from the Book of Washington Institute.
Thanks for talking to us again, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we are on ground to make sure that those things are being taken to the proper area. Let us say big thank you again to the President of the Republic of Liberia. Normally call it the Joseph Armstrong Wasonga Nyuma Bwaka. He said it, he had done it to the Liberian people.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk to our next guest here. He will join us briefly and introduce himself. Chris, you want to take this one?
Yeah. Good afternoon, how are you?
Good afternoon, Chris.
Tell us your name.
My name is Ambassador Aaron Van Ross. I'm the head of planning, research and economic affairs at the National Port Authority.
Okay, bring up the speed as it relates to the significance of this entire fleet of yellow machines.
Well, I think is I don't want to say it's a big win, but it's a relief to the country. The fact that when the president made a statement, it's a policy statement.
Okay.
So we expected this in 2024, and the fact that the president had delivered on his word, it means so much for us as a people, and in line with what we want to achieve in terms of road conductivity and to deliver on the bread and butter issues for our country.
Tell us about the procurement process of the first batch of yellow machine, and what should we expect as it relates to the remaining 150 more?
Well, we have 137 pieces that will be taken out of the port today. Hopefully between the second to the third week, we are expecting the second batch of yellow machine. As we speak, that the vessel, the ship is on sea. So between the second to third week, we expect the second batch of the yellow machine
of this month
of March in country.
The Port Authority, you work here actually according as per your portfolio. Tell us, how are you managing to be able to offload, maintain, and be able to export this equipment out of the port? What is the process like? It appears very chaotic this morning to me.
It's not chaotic. For today, we have allowed people to come in because we think that people should celebrate what they've been yearning for. But there have been many months planning and putting the logistical operation and the flow of getting to where we are today. So when you see people coming in today, according to our ISPS protocol, not everyone can enter the port. We enter the port by permission and based on authority. But because we think this is a special day for our people to have a feeding, some people, this is a very first time entering the port. So they only passing from the port. And I think there's an opportunity to embrace, to bring the development to people to feel it. You can see the excitement. There are a lot of people excited to see. I think this is the first and biggest consignment of air-moving equipment to hit the country in a lump sum, the very first year. So it has been a long-term planning. We have been putting in place the movement flow, the logistics. So you can see all of the machines are on. Those are supposed to be on the blade, they are on the blade. Those are supposed to be ready for moving. You can see drivers are all set to move. So it's not just chaotic, it's a process.
There has been mixed view about the originality of this particular machine throughout the Liberian social media. Can you also bring up the speed as it relates to the originality of each of these machines?
On the quality, like folks are saying they're old, they're second hand. You know how it is on social media.
So you can see the machine, you can see For example, the yellow machine is made out of steel. So you get closer with your you see. What they are portraying is that some people came, they intentionally took picture of the rented flatbed to make it to look old. But if you want to look the quality and the newness of a machine, look at the frame. Look at the frame. It will tell you how new this thing is. So the machine is quality is built for a rough terrain. That's why you see a team. The vice president led the first team. The public works minister led by the deputy minister was there to inspect the quality. So all of these things were inspected. It went through a class of inspection with ISO certificate before leaving China. So Liberian people is paying for what they deserve. They're paying for quality. I don't think this country will ever settle for less anymore.
Lastly, for my end, how the Free Port of Monrovia is coordinating the safe arrival of the last batch of yellow machines?
Very well. We are coordinating very well. As you can see, the machine was in country before we elect the public that this machine was here. So it's part of the coordination. So by the time the machine is here and we know that it's in our water, there are two forms. We call it for its own anguish. So its own anguish is waiting to come in. Once the machine laid at the berthing pier, then we elect the public that the machine is at the berthing pier, and so that we can release the information to the public. But it's a coordinated process between the Free Port of Monrovia, the authority to coordinate this, GSA, and the Ministry of State. It's a whole coordination process, including the security sector.
We saw a Singapore vessel that birthed the first batch. So what's the next vessel? Is there any form of different vessels that's bringing the large batch machine?
For the sake of planning, I will let you know, but you will see the next vessel. The next vessel is bringing a very huge consignment that might even be bigger than this vessel. Because we are expecting this is 137, there might be between 142 to 143 consignment.
Away from your portfolio, are you all Liberian? Which country are you from?
I'm from Bombi.
Can you speak a vernacular? Tell them that the first batch of yellow machine is here.
Well, let me say English.
You can speak your vernacular.
I don't go TT.
And there's no problem, just see something around that.
So, no, but what we want to do is that the first batch of yellow machine is in country. Once we take it to Camware and the authority, by the time we leave from Freeport, it's now under the control of the National Port Authority. So by the time the machine is out of here and taken to the military barrack, the authority set up led by the Honorable Brennan Samuka will take charge of this machine. There where they will start to do the distribution, the recruitment will be finalized, and people ready to go. There will be all announcement of that. So in this framework, while we are here, we are coordinating to see that the machine is in. Because once the machine is out of here, it's in the hands of the authority.
Thank you.
But now it's the security
Thank you very much.
of the machine.
Thank you. Can't tell. How are you? Introduce yourself briefly.
How are you?
Oh well, I'm Patrick Afabro.
Camera is there.
I hail from Ware, Careyburg County.
Okay.
And former President John, we are from Dayemo.
Okay.
Those days, you walk 9 hours from my area to go to the area. But the sad thing is this. The people saying that Joseph Barrack is telling stories. The machines are not true. Because if their son, at the time, they didn't do it for them. Will Barrack do it? I bet the president told me, saying, therefore, Great is part of Liberia. I will do it. Can you imagine this morning at the hour of 1 o'clock this morning? I left from Roji County, and this morning I'm here.
Are you from Roji like now?
Yeah, I said my cook now in the car there.
Approximately how many hours did this go on?
Let's say I spent 8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah, 8 hours.
Okay.
But
Then you will take how long?
Before that, that 24, let's say 72 hours because the road block. I'm a journey on that one there. Don't know.
Give us a reflection of the Grand Crew Road initially. How was it like?
No, not Grand Crew now. I said I can show the video now. I said for Roji County.
Roji County.
But for Grand Crew it's bad. Trucks are all on the road now. They're stuck for almost like 3 months. They bought what they bought is a Wesley truck got stuck there. So the people of Grand Crew saying that if the machine enter Grand Crew County, it will be a celebration. Wow. Yeah, because it not happened before. For Grand Crew have nothing piece of machine, they can still believe that.
Where are those areas you think this equipment will affect once they are fully functional in Grand Crew?
Thank you. It will affect leaving from Jokiken to go to Barrack working.
Which district is that? Which administrative district is that?
The district number 2 now.
Okay. Just name the area.
County. Then Fopo, Boro, Pro,
Chevrolet can. You got Roku can. You got Iron Bridge. Then you got Nickel Ball. For Nickel Ball side is where you cut and I put around my foot now. So you can't pass. Yeah, a bridge. So you can't pass green side now. I'm from Nickel Ball going. Then Ochembeti. In Careyburg County, all the places have been cut off. But Omer Bwaga restoring the hope with the machine here. And the Omer told me, she said that indeed, what God said, that the machine will eat. She said yes, but the machine will bring food for us. When the road are paved, are grab, we can sell our casa on the road, people buy it. So the Careyburg people are happy. They are over happy, but they're saying that they want to see themselves. I thank you so ever much.
Talk to your people in your dialect.
You want to tell the machine here, maybe in your dialect?
Let me tell you something before you don't understand. I don't want to sing the song called Barrack, which I thought the way you call Potato. This one, Potato.
The famous school song.
Barrack.
So we have a season now. Can you say we have a season now?
No, we are playing that, please. So, I'm on the main Careyburg County. Omer Bwaka or Nuana or no one. And the machine, the idea in nature, you never did that. In my honor, Saba, that was Bati.
Thank you very much, sir. You say your name again last
name. For bro.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Bro. Thanks for talking to us.
Okay, thank you too.
All right, folks. So his name is Patrick Bro. Patrick Bro is from Careyburg County.
I mean, you can sense the energy from the young man.
Yeah, the joy. Myself from Careyburg, you wouldn't believe. Yes, I'm actually from Barrack also. In my county, in history, have never experienced any pavement, of course. I'm from Maryland also, and of course, Tottenham did his thing, Torbert, you know, they did their thing, but that was it. And ever since then, there's never been anything of that nature. The presence of these machines, obviously.
I think we got somebody here.
Oh, we got a famous, we got a famous, so y'all go tell the people about the machine Benin.
People don't know your name first, so you gotta tell them your name.
When I know my name,
some people don't know you.
no, I go Tolo from Tomo, Wagana, baby.
Talk about the machine to them.
Yeah.
I'm a talking in Pella or English.
Talking in Pella.
My neighbor, my way, your Kange. One more Kange, I want for the job. I want paper, my baby, do one at the book. No one in a pen, I do not book. Then paper are going on Pella over winner. Job one and I winner. Mena guy, come machine guy. Kupu baba na kaka kwa na papa Joseph baka kama nyema igabo gale ka papa nga iga menga ngo na mangashia nyema o me nyema jo baka na bebe seven moles and I even cha. You see the machine? When I be passing, they tell me that what are you bringing a machine? Look how all passing again. Nah, you got money to order machine to buy.
They can be telling you.
Nah, they be telling me. You say what the man last on? You say you're not baby.
So why you come wearing a yellow dress today?
Yeah, stop on hater. Yeah. I told her that Joe Bagana baby. That's all I do. Can make it happy good. Yeah? Okay. When they ready to say, in that butter and bread. When they missing mail, you play your cassava, you play your potato green, you bring it in town. Somebody say, they call omelette way. Now more than butter and bread. Hey, now more than butter and bread. Joe Burger, thank you. You talk and do. You talk and do.
Thank you.
Talk and do. Yeah, PC. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Today we're here for the day, whole day today.
You used to visit, I see you the video.
I was there yesterday.
Oh, okay. I mean, I see you, sorry.
Yeah, I went there yesterday. I want to meet the director with that do it also.
Thank you very much, Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, just right here. Just right here. Thank you very much, folks. So we're still talking to more people. Unfortunately, we have with us Honorable Noah Zao Gibson of the NTA.
Somebody so firebrand.
Yeah, of course. Our Natlan Liberia man. Sir, welcome to our mic.
Thank you very much. Fortunately,
The wonderful time that we all waited for is here. Today, I want to say Happy Yellow Day to everybody. Happy Yellow Mission Day. And listen, I want to announce this. February 22nd will be announced every year as Yellow Mission Day in Liberia. And February 26th will be the celebration day for Yellow Mission Day every year. Today is the day that we say the Liberian people are about to be emancipated for the long slavery of roads that they had in the country since 1822 when Liberia was founded as a nation before becoming independent 1847. And you know, when President Barrack spoke in 2017, when he said road number 1, road number 2, road number 3, people felt that he was talking nonsense. But today, I think whoever thought that he was talking nonsense, I think they were thinking wrongly. This president, I want to challenge anybody listening to me. Just tell me, what had the president promised that you have not seen? Tell me, except the one you are not promised. The president told you he would declare your answers upon taking office. He did in less than 30 days taking office. He told you he would have sat for drug tests here in VP. They did. The president told you that indeed he was going to bring moving equipment. He did. He told you about the establishment of the World Economic Crime Code. Right now it is in process. He told you he will fight corruption. You just saw the ruling of the from the court these few days, and the plain ruling and the plain cases that are on the docket. So the president told you that he will increase civil servant salary. Gradually it is happening. The police are getting increment, some nurses are getting increment, some specialized doctors are getting increment, the DEA people are getting increment this year. And in fact, this year is the year of the engineers. It is happening right now as we speak. ERWA hospital is about to close. The president has come to the rescue of the people of peace, but the hospital not to close. New nurses and doctors are about to put on payroll. So today, those listening to my voice, land up right now, land up on the street from the Japan Freeway, former Somalia Drive. We coming. We are coming. Wear your yellow t-shirt. President Barrack said, wear your yellow t-shirt. Those of you in red light, we coming. We passing there with the 137 moving equipment. The remaining ones are on sea coming. And these are not just the only ones. For agriculture, we are expecting 304 pieces coming for agriculture. I want anybody to tell me that I'm lying. This is the very first of this kind in Liberia. And I heard people saying, in that machine we will eat. First of all, you lie. We will eat the machine. We will eat the machine. You know how we eat in the machine? We will eat the machine because the market women, the bearable sellers, the cassava sellers, they will no longer have their produce getting spoiled on the road. They will come on time. So when you're happy, that machine will eat. And besides that, you thought that you were trying to strike the government wrongly. You said, according to you, whether the machine will provide jobs. Yes, jobs are already here. Because more than 1,000 young people are about to be employed in the 15 countries. So I can tell you, President Barrack is not a president to joke with. And I want to thank JKK, our beloved vice president. He presided over this. He has shown a great example that young men can be a good leader in this country, that he can be trusted with the leadership in this country after President Barrack, because he presided over this process. And today you see the end result of it. So today I am part of this convoy. I sat on Nightland Liberia for 2 hours every Tuesday and Thursday. People felt that I just used to talk tautology, but today my talking has yielded fruit, and it will yield fruit, more fruit, because watch out for the diagnostic center that have been constructed in Batala. Watch out for the psychiatric hospital in Pennsylvania nearing completion. Watch out for the biggest hospital ever in Maggie, 250 bedroom, the CA Rennie Hospital that they didn't rebuild it. Right now they are being rebuilt on 20 acres of land. Watch out for that. Watch out for the Star Factory that is being constructed in Ware to create jobs. Watch out for the rice processing plant that is about to be constructed on Foreman Road. Watch out for the 10,000 convention centers in Swakoko. They're clearing the site right now. Watch out for the Karawana Park 70 acres of land that will be occupied in Marshall. Watch out for the biggest laboratory, the Northern Laboratory, at the $14 million hospital of $16 million US. Watch out for the new machine that is about to be installed called 100,000 euro in the EPA lab, where we beat Senegal, we beat Ghana, we beat Nigeria to win that machine. The IAEA, the International Autonomous Energy Agency, are sending experts to install that machine, where you will set right to mobile point and be able to detect fire all over the country, that the people will respond rapidly. We have a lab that people will be coming here now to make research in Liberia lab. Those are the kind of country JMB and JKK are building together. So I'm telling you, they're coming.
Yeah, you said a lot. Trust me. I mean, you summarized like almost everything. So and I like the way you address the bread and butter issue for folks who are saying will not eat machine.
Yeah.
There are those who have taken pictures of the equipment and they flooded on social media claiming that these equipment are second-hand. How do you respond to them?
So let me say this to you. Anything we do here, they will try to find a counter. Even if they cannot get a counter, they will manufacture a counter. Now, you are seeing the machines. First, they said the machine were not coming. Another time, they said the machine was 419 machine. Today, they tell you the machine are old. If there is a way something can be old, then we work on the other owners. Okay? Then we work on the other owners. But we will not deceive the Labrempo. They said the buses were not coming. The buses are here. You saw the buses. So I want to thank President Joseph Yuman Bwaka, JKK, who presided over the process. I love this vice president. He's a man that people must always appreciate, because through his able leadership appointed by President Joseph Yuman Bwaka, he has proven that the young people, one thing President Bwaka said, he said, I want to set this country on and leave it for the young people. And now JKK is proving that young people are in total readiness to preserve what President Bwaka is building. And I can assure you, whether the machine will eat, whether the machine are old, my brother, the Labrempo are not stupid. The Labrempo will not see old machine and celebrate it. And I can tell you, let it be making noise. 2029 starts now. The beating are coming for some people 2029. I can guarantee you, we will beat them until they resemble beating. I can tell you that. There will be, if I see second round 2029, I'll be disappointed. This should not be, there must not be a run-up 2029. This is why our 2029 starts now. So, as I conclude, all listeners, don't miss Nightland Liberia tonight. Nightland Liberia tonight promises to be fantastic, and the topic tonight on Nightland is focused on Yellow Machine Day. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you.
That's Noah Zahu Gibson. But then Noah, we wanted to go back and forth with you. Like to be real. Now, folks, so we're still here. What we've been informed that what is going on now is that these equipment are being filled, and so once that process is done, we will depart the Freeport of Monrovia. But we just wanted to show you what the environment looks like, what Freeport of Monrovia looks like. There are a lot of people here who are willing to add their 2 cents to this conversation, and I'm going to see if I can meet a few more of them before we continue. Obviously, we're still here, but stick and stay with us, Chris.
Of course, stick and stay with us as we keep giving a tour and glance of the face of this Yellow Machine.
So let me grab my cooler quickly. Just follow us. Let me grab my cooler quickly. Let me grab Mike. Come. Let's do my cooler briefly, just right behind this machine.
Okay.
So yes, Mike, you are a strong advocate of government. Obviously, it's obvious, and I want you to help us, or want you to add your 2 cents to this conversation. Yeah.
Okay.
The machines are in country. The contradictory conversations are online. You usually follow, so we want you to add your 2 cents. Let's hear from you.
So the first thing is we are happy that the government of Liberia have come to introduce New Liberia. This is the first time since I started following electoral politics for people to come, for government, certain government to say, oh, we don't want to start giving contracts to contractors that will be delaying. Right now, one of the conversations the people of Cape are having is that to terminate the contractors on that land because the contract have overdue. Okay. But now when public work is supervising these contracts across the country using government-owned machines, you know that the issue of bar road will be alleviated, and farm to market roads will be opened, and the Liberian people will have access. Currently, the government have tried using private machines to keep the routes across the country pliable. With our own machines, there will be no conversation about road in the country. So this is what we want. We don't just vote for people because we are relatives or we are from region. We vote for people who want to take the country from one level to another. There is no way you can put this up machines. All these machines you see counties Liberia, for example, that machine up there is Nimba. We have some for Grand Coup, Maryland counties. Not only citizens or United Party people in these places will use those routes that will be going to these counties. So the yellow machine issue is beyond politics.
Okay. Because I was about to ask you, there's a trending photo that it's being portrayed as one of the machines, and the concept behind it is that these equipments are old. What have you seen for yourself upon arrival?
So the workings of the machine will tell the Liberian people whether it is old or not. So we have some people who are anti-developmentally oriented. They don't want to see Liberia move from one stage to another. So they will bring these conversations to balance their mental health. The arrival of these machines, the first thing, it was an AR photos from China. It was in progress. The machine will never come. When the machine comes, we will resign. When the machine comes, we will leave podcasting. But now the machine is here now. So the conversation moved to, it was made in China. It is ugly. It is old. So they are just making these comments to balance their mental health. They are broken down mentally because they don't want to see Liberia progress. They want for Liberia to be just for salary. And Liberia, administrative system have moved just from salary to doing tangible things for the citizens of this country. The machine will pave the road going to Bongo Jide. The machine will pave the road to Re-Endoru in Nimba. The other Omawagi or Banana Bush will be able to put on one Radney pickup and access Tapleta. Subsequently, Monrovia to make money and send her children to Cottington and other universities. That those people who are here stealing money and to send their children, common Liberian person now can go and make fun and bring it to Monrovia, and that goods will not get rotting in grey. That goods will not get stuck in Tapleta. You can access Monrovia with ease. Then everyone can be happy in the country, and the country can move forward.
Okay, Mike. Anything finally before we leave you?
So we are here to take the machine to Careyburg, and we ask Liberians to come to bring a raw leaf. This is the first time for somebody to take the bold step to say they want to. Certain part of this country isn't connected to Liberia. For example, the entire southeast, they see themselves as different country, but now they are coming to get connected. So if you are from River Cess, if you are from River G, we are coming on the Somala driveway. Take your raw leaf, take your pata, Joe Bwagakun administration is bringing your machine. It is not in procurement process. It is here in Liberia and is coming to get on the sword of our country. So thank you so much, ELBC, and all of the journalists around here. I appreciate you, and be with us as we go to Careyburg.
That's why I'm here. Thank you. That's Mike Kula. Mike Kula is a pro-government activist, and you just heard him giving his 2 cents on the conversation, Chris. So we've been informed again that the machines are being fueled now. All the trucks that are, taking the machines are being fueled, and the tanker trucks themselves are being fueled. The pickups are all being fueled, and once that process is done, we will be departing the Freeport in what's going to be an endless convoy from what it appears, obviously, because there are countless vehicles here at the Freeport.
I don't see congestion of traffic. I think it's going to be a free flow of traffic with the many security apparatus we have right now.
Obviously, for the nature attached to this, they will obviously have some kind of escort or something of that nature. The previous ones that we did, it all happened in that direction, so the roads will be clear. The Japan Freeway at this time of the day doesn't usually have traffic, except for during morning hours when people are going to work and evening hours when people are coming. Remember, it's 4 lanes. Speaking about development, this particular road has brought relief to people that are convening business on this park. So obviously, yes. So I'm being informed we'll use the Japan Freeway since we headed to Careyburg. The last time when we came, we used the Japan Freeway, got on the Tottenham Boulevard and drove strictly towards the BTC. So that took from in the morning until night, we arrived at BTC. I'm not hoping that we will get at Careyburg at night, but it depends on how long we stay here at the Freeport of Monrovia. But yes, there are folks who have been saying, yes, you might join us right here in the middle. There are folks who have been encouraging folks to stand along the roadside. Where you heard Noah Zau Gibson, wear a yellow shirt and grab your green leaf. We coming to you to celebrate the yellow booty. Yes, definitely. But we have another prominent Liberian right by us here. He is going to introduce himself briefly.
6.8.
He's going to introduce himself briefly and add his 2 cents to the conversation. Sir.
Good morning. I'm Umar Ifufana, president of the Liberia National Truckers Union. So I'm responsible for the movement of this truck today.
Let's talk about today's operation. What's it like? What's going on currently?
Okay, then it's a blessed moment for this country, right? We're in a new life, new era for the citizens of this country. We've long been having leadership, but today we're having practical leadership. Those that believe in reality, in result. Result or we can tell leadership. That's what we have today, and that's the reason why you are seeing what.
Mr. President, tell us the process for some of these low bays from the truck drivers.
First of all, we have been here for so many years, for the past 30 years of the protocol union been operating, but having the kind of confidence from the angle of the government, this is the first time. Giving us the responsibility, government projects they didn't prioritize or saddle foreign businesses, but instead they decided to empower Liberian businesses in the truckers union. This is the very first time in our history.
Did they hire some of your drivers, your trucks, and everything?
90% are truckers drivers. 90%. Even those guys from the angle of the ministries, like Ministry of Public Work, they are all Liberians. So, and even the trucks, there's absolutely no single foreign truck in our midst. They are all Liberians.
How many persons do we have per truck?
We have currently 100 truck drivers who are coming this morning. 100 truck drivers.
100 truck drivers.
Yeah,
definitely.
How many persons per truck?
Right now, there's a new truck. There's no need for conductors, so we won't have a driver right now.
Just a driver.
Yeah, just a driver. Because we're on a combo, and each of those guys have their own professional driver that lesson.
Okay. Yeah. And I also wanted to think that this could also serve as like a recommendation for some of your drivers, because these machines will need operators at the end of the day.
Absolutely. From the time the project started, I'm seeing some of the brothers who are very trained. They've been working for people all the color with nothing, no benefit. So some of them come in now, to get a chance to the process. Because I believe taking the material to the equipment to can send it at the end of the day, we'll still need people who will operate them in different countries. So our brothers are on the standby. In case of any need, we're still going to call them. But we are taking names down right now for those operators and the drivers. Yeah.
So right now you're taking names down. Have you already filled the trucks? Have the drivers taken their breakfast? Are they all set and ready to go? Because the Liberian people are eager out there, they're waiting for you.
I can tell you 95% of the trucks are filled already. So only those that just left from APN terminal last night. So this morning we'll have a few trucks in the terminal because we still have some equipment on the vessel. So they are filling the one from there. They'll be filling the truck that only fill. But 95% have been filled already. And the drivers too, they have been taken care of.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Look forward to a successful day with you guys. So that's it, folks. We'll stay here. Everything is currently at a standstill now, from what it looks like, Chris.
Momentary standstill.
Yes, but basically, he said about 95% of the trucks have already been filled, and the drivers have been taken care of. Interestingly, he said all of the drivers who are hired here are Liberian drivers, of course, which it should be, but they have all been taken from the Liberia Truckers Association. It's a union where all of the trucks are under, truck drivers or truck companies are under one umbrella, and the government have hired that entity to be the one to handle the dispatch of this equipment to transport them to the military barracks in Careyburg. We have another Liberian here who wants to share his 2 cents. Introduce yourself for us.
Yeah. It's good to be on this platform, LMTV. I'm James B. Ware. I'm a geologist. I work with the Ministry of Mines and Energy. But I'm so excited to be here this morning upon hearing the arrival of our machines. So I made it my duty to come here and be part of history making. So I'm glad to be here.
Okay, what does it bring to mind as an expert? How do you think this equipment will contribute to Liberia's development from your professional perspective?
Okay. From my professional perspective, these machines will do us so much. It will do us so a lot.
I think we can use that side.
Let's just use this side instead. Oh, he's coming further here. All right, Chris. All right, yes, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. As the machine passes by, go ahead. Tell us your own experience.
Yeah. Again, I mean, this brings us so much joy and excitement because this dream realized, this promise fulfilled. our government, our president promised us that these equipment want to be delivered to ease the issue of road problem in our country, because there's an age-old problem. And as a matter of fact, our country is, so old for us to have this, this problem still in our way that's impeding every aspect of the development of our country. So the bringing in the machines is extraordinary. It's remarkable, and it's so proud. All Liberians are smiling right now, and we are so excited. We say thanks to JFB, thanks to JKK, and it's a good thing.
All right. Thank you again, sir. Thanks for talking to us.
Okay, I'm so glad. Thanks to LNTV. The government should continue in the trajectory. We know our machines going to be used wisely. They're going to ease the road problem, going to open all the market roads. Products will be brought to town, and the issue of food that we're complaining about, food will be delivered to Monrovia, to all the capitals, and then Liberians will have a better life, and things will get better and better. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Chris, we're still talking to more people, but basically we've been informed that equipment have been filled already, and what we're basically doing now is to be on the standby. As you can see, they're still moving them one at a time. So this one is going to grab fuel, and then they will come back and get in the queue, and probably in an hour or so, we cannot determine. We might be leaving the Freeport.
I think we got new viewers to us, but so we just take a walk to where the vehicles are, so that we can give them a cleanse, and then maybe we can call on a day for the next few hours until we
all right. So Chris, we've been told that we can take a break now. Basically, we can take a break now. So once that is done, let's just take a break briefly. We'll rejoin you guys once everything is ready. This morning we arrived here based on information we gathered that the F-moving equipment, 137 pieces of them, half arrived in country, will be taken out of the Freeport and be taken to the Careyburg camp, where the military training barracks, where they will be stored before formally being dispatched across the country. So my colleague Chris and I, my teammates Damara Fufana
and Tana James Kaba,
and we have Mr. D-Flow Flomo. It's a full house, a whole team. We're here at the Freeport. We'll bring you all of the details. Stick and stay with us. Wait for our next live stream. And thanks for leaving your comments in the chat. My name is Anthony Williams and
Christopher Bestman. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll join you in a subsequent time.
D move on there. Yeah, that's good. We're all right.